Hello, everybody. Hello, all you beautiful cat lovers out there. I see you. I am Dr. Sarah Wooten, and I am here with All About Cats in this video to talk about the top 10 holiday safety tips for your cat. So holidays are basically upon us, and this time of year tends to be fairly rushed and crazy and busy, at least historically speaking. And this type of time of year is also when I would typically see in clinic when I'm working an uptick in certain types of injuries and illnesses that are related to holiday specific activities. So if you have a cat or even if you have a dog, it's really important for you to be able to modify their environment and your routines and all of that so that you can all have a safe and healthy holiday and not end up in my office or with some sort of problem on the other side of the holidays. So enough about that, let's get to it. So my first holiday safety tip is to make sure that you are keeping toxic holiday plants out of your home. We all know how beautiful the poinsettias are. We all know how fun it is to kiss under the mistletoe. But the problem with these plants is that they are toxic to animals. That's right, you heard it here first. There are several holiday plants that if your cat chews on this plant, it can cause negative side effects such as vomiting or diarrhea, or in the case of lilies, kidney failure. Ugh, we don't want that, right? So if you have a cat, my recommendation is to keep the following holiday plants out of your home: poinsettias, mistletoe, holly, and any kind of lily. So we were talking about Christmas lilies. The other time of year where lilies are really big, where I tend to see an uptick in toxicity associated with lily ingestion in cats, is around Easter. So keep those plants out of your home. If you still want to have the feeling of those plants, get the plastic version. It lasts forever. My second holiday tip to keep your cat safe is to mind your usage and storage and discarding of ribbon and tinsel. Ribbon and tinsel. So for some reason, cats love to chew on ribbon and tinsel. I don't know why. I wish I did. But the problem is when these cats engage in this super fun activity, they can accidentally swallow it. And that can create a life-threatening medical condition called linear foreign body. Yeesh, you do not want one of those in your cat. So if you have a cat, find other ways to decorate. Do not leave that stuff around your house, and stay out of my clinic with linear foreign bodies. The next holiday safety tip I want to give you is tips and safety surrounding people food. So we know it's the holidays, there is so much fatty, delicious food around. We've got the turkey, we've got the prime rib, we've got the gravy, we've got the Christmas enchiladas, we've got the chocolate, we've got the, I'm getting hungry. So the thing is we naturally want to share these treats with our best friends on the planet, right? Our animals. The problem is our animals, especially our cats, and oftentimes our dogs as well, are not set up to be successful with eating this stuff. It's too rich, it's too fatty, it's not meant for their digestive system. And what I see as a veterinarian is an uptick in cases that I call gastroenteritis. So that just basically means inflammation of the stomach and the intestines, the gastrointestinal tract, due to the cat being fed a little bit of turkey and gravy or little mashed potatoes with butter or things like that. The other major issue I see with this is pancreatitis. We don't want that. So do not feed your cat as much as you're tempted to any fatty food, rich food from your plate. If you want to give your cat a treat, then stick with lean cuts of poultry. I suggest lean cuts, and that's the white meat, so breast meat, no skin, no gravy, no nothing. Little bits of turkey, little bits of white meat chicken, little bits of deli turkey meat, That is all fine. Stay away from the enchiladas. My fourth holiday safety tip, and maybe sanity tip for your cat, is to avoid Christmas or holiday costumes. Okay, I get it. I get it. Those cats, they are super cute. I've seen the videos of the cats that get dressed up for literal fashion shows and are all like down the hallway. They've got their outfits, right? And that cat in that video, if you've seen it, it does not seem to be bothered at all by their costumes. That cat has been socialized and accustomed and trained to wear this costume, and that cat is happy. The problem is most of our domestic cats are not used to, or they don't like, wearing costumes. And so we put these costumes on for who? Yeah, you guessed it. We put it on for us. But we need to think more about what are these animals that share this world with us, what they want, right? This isn't just about us. This is about all of us together. So try to avoid the reindeer ears, the Rudolph costumes, the Santa hats, unless your cat has been previously trained and socialized to wear those costumes. My next tip, my fifth tip, is surrounding Christmas tree safety. So when I was first married, way back when, I'm not going to tell you when, but it was a long time ago, I lived in this apartment, and the people next to me, young couple, lovely, they got 2 kittens. And they put up their Christmas tree after they had their kittens. And the kittens were at this point about 6 months old. And every single day, without fail, those kittens would climb the tree and they would literally pull it over. So it's really important, if you have a Christmas tree and a cat, to know that that Christmas tree is going to be the most interesting thing that your cat has seen all year. And your cat's a climber, so your cat's going to want to climb it. So you're going to need to make sure that you are using cat-safe ornaments that they can't ingest or break and then have all sorts of problems with shards or things like that. You also have to make sure that your your tree is somehow affixed so the cat doesn't pull it over. I have seen people who put ornaments only, they don't put them on the bottom. I have seen people who hang Christmas trees from the ceiling, right? Whatever you can do. The other thing is to make sure that the water that is watering, you're using to water a Christmas tree, if you have a cut fresh Christmas tree, is not accessible to your cat to drink. And the reason being is that there is often pesticides and other chemicals and things in the water that come from the tree that are not healthy for your cat to drink. So make sure that water is, that your cat does not have any access to that water, is not drinking that water. Make sure that tree is not going to fall over, and use cat-safe ornaments. My sixth holiday safety tip is all about electrical cords. So young, curious cats, even older cats, they love to chew on things. It's not just dogs, it's also cats. And one of the things that they love to chew on, I don't know why, is electrical cords. And during the holidays, you're going to have a lot of different electrical cords laying around. You're going to have the lights on the tree. Maybe you're going to have some lights around your house. Maybe you're going to have, I don't know, right? There's going to be cords. I do see an uptick in electrocutions during the holiday season. And that is often something that goes unnoticed by the pet parent, because unless the electrocution is severe enough to cause the animal to show significant signs, they often don't show any signs at all. And in fact, just a couple of chews can cause an electrical burn on the gums that the cat may not show you that it's hurting, or maybe it looks like it's eating different, or maybe it's drooling, things like that. And so it's really important, if you have cats and you have electrical cords, especially new ones, make sure those things are wrapped and kept away from your kitties, so you stay out of my clinic and nobody gets electrocuted this holiday season. Number 7 tip is all about travel plans. So this year, maybe you're actually going somewhere and spending some time with loved ones. Good for you. If you are traveling, it is important for you to plan ahead so that you are not left scrambling at the last minute on who's going to take care of your cat. So start thinking now about if you are going to be traveling, what are you going to be doing with your cat? So the best thing, in my humble opinion, is to hire a pet sitter or a pet sitting service. The reason for this is the cat gets to stay in the home. The cat will not have to go to a scary boarding facility. The cat will not be exposed to any kind of infectious diseases that they may or may not have. And your cat's going to be less stressed and happier. My 8th tip is all about people, visitors to your home, loving, wonderful friends and family who are here to wish you well in this holiday season and for the new year. While this is awesome and I totally endorse it and I love it for you, your cat might not love it so much. Remember, cats are creatures of habit and they like routine, they don't like change, and that involves who is in their space. So if you have people coming and going, if you have new visitors that are staying with you, if you're throwing parties, you need to be mindful of what to do with your cat in order to help your cat stay sane, not stressed, happy. So if you have visitors, the other thing is making sure that the visitors know, whether that you have a cat, if they have any allergies. What if your visitors has any prescription medications that they need to keep locked up, or any recreational drugs that they need to keep locked up, keep that door shut. It's all about pre-communication with these people. It's also all about making sure that your cat has a safe, warm, quiet place to escape to. If you are throwing holiday parties, you want to make sure that that cat is sequestered in a quiet part of the house that does not have any people in it. My number 9 tip is to not forget playtime. All right. So again, holiday season, busy, lots of things going on, parties, presents, food. Oh, it's awesome. It's really important that you make the extra effort to keep up your routine during this time, to keep up your cat's routine. Remember, stress in cats is induced by change. They don't like change. And so if you can keep things the same as much as possible, your cat's stress is going to be lower. And that includes playtime. Playtime is a wonderful way for you not only to help your cat blow off some steam, but it's a way for you to maintain that connection during a busy time and get some stress relief yourself, right? So maintain playtime every single day if you can, multiple times a day. And I'm not talking about sitting down with your cat for an hour. This can be 15 minutes. It can be 20 minutes. It can be 10 minutes, whatever is best for you. But make sure to play with your cat and engage with your cat every day if you can, and even better at the same time so your cat knows what to expect. Maybe it's playtime before dinner. Woo, that'll be awesome, right? So don't forget that playtime. Keep your sanity. And my number 10 tip for all of you lovely, beautiful cat people out there on how to keep your cat happy, healthy, sane, not stressed this holiday season is to maintain and moderate and modulate your stress level. So we don't necessarily have a lot of studies on this, but anecdotally, and I'm sure you can talk to this as much as I can, our cats pick up on our emotions. Oh yes. And they pick up on our stress, right? It's all just energy, right? So if we are really stressed out, that can actually infect our cats with stress as well. What? That's crazy. And if you have a cat that is predisposed to stress, or maybe you have a cat that's predisposed to, say, stress-induced bladder inflammation, right? Feline interstitial cystitis, then you want to be extra mindful about this. Plus, it's just really important for you to maintain your own self-care and your stress during this holiday season. So what is something that you can do every day to bring your stress level down? What are things that you can do every day to become more aware of your stress level and how you are acting around your cat? And what are ways that you can incorporate maybe some breath work or some meditation or just time alone with your cat, sitting and letting them purr on your lap, right? It's individual. So that's my number 10 tip. And arguably, that might be the most important tip that I give you today, my friends. So maintain your stress. Don't make your cat stressed by your stress, and have a safe and happy holiday season. Bye.